TGIF, it's Friday. What's better than on Friday? A little bench session. A little flex off Friday. We are starting the day with either bench or floor press. So I can press off the floor or press off the bench. We have A1, A2, so we'll be supersetting these two movements. A1 is going to be the bench press at a tempo of down at 3, up at 3. You can do these with a dumbbell. You can do these with a kettlebell. You can do this with a barbell. Whatever way you want to do these, it's up to you what equipment you have on hand. If you have a bench, that's great. You'll have that dumbbell. Even if you only have one at a time, you can do all your reps on one side, then all the reps on the other side. 6 to 8 reps. Pressing up at 3, 2, 3, 1 second pause, down, 2, 3, 1 second pause, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. If I switch to the ground, so for my floor press, be the same. 1, 2, 3, 1 second, 1, 2, 3. Just like we always talk about, when we bench, I want to have those scaps retracted or pulled back into that bench or back into the ground. So even as we press up at the top, I still have that scap retract. The scaps retracted so I have a nice stable base to press from. I don't want to be protracting and retracting at my scap, at my shoulder blades. I pull them back, then I press, okay? That's the bench or floor press. I'm going to superset that, A2, with either dumbbell or banded flies. So if I have 2 dumbbells, if I only have 1, that's fine too. 10 to 20 reps. If I had 2, that would be great. Depending on how heavy you have it, it doesn't need to be a lot of weight. If you have something in between, I would kind of push you to going lighter and doing more reps. Do like the 20 reps and use like a pair of milk jugs, something that's like 3 to 5 pounds or 5 pounds-ish. Can probably get pretty challenging. Banded flies, a couple different ways to do these. One, depending on how long your arms are and the type of band you have, putting it around my shoulders. I could even lay on a bench. That smacked me a little bit. And doing those flies here, you could put it around a post similarly. But if you're gonna use a post, I like doing like a single arm fly. It's a little bit better. This one you obviously don't need, you need like a skinnier band here. Try to stay engaged to your midline, nice tight belly. Doing 10 and 10 on each side. Something like that would work. So if you have a band, you can use the band like the one arm banded fly or dumbbells or kettlebells. That's our superset. 4 sets of each movement, working back and forth. Have a fun bench press day. Should be a good one to get after it. Then our Metcon. We're gonna have kettlebell swings, then shoulder to overhead, and then some sort of facing burpee. I wrote bar facing burpee, but it could be dumbbell facing burpee, kettlebell facing burpee, or line. Just find a line facing burpee and jump like you imagine there's a barbell there. We're starting with kettlebell swings. 27 kettlebell swings. 3 rounds per time. I'm going to put this RX at 70/53. Kind of heavy, challenging kettlebell swing, but something I should be able to do unbroken definitely that first round. 27 reps. Big hip extension. Finishing overhead. Then, shoulder to overhead. We're going to do 50/35 here, or you can just use the same implement. So if you have a dumbbell, I can bring that dumbbell to my shoulders. We're doing 21 total reps between the 2 sides. I can switch whenever I want. If you just don't want to be uneven, you can choose to do 22. Get that extra rep in. If you don't have, you can obviously do dumbbell swings as well if you only have 1 implement. Whatever you use for that swing, you can go right up into for those shoulder overhead as well. That is fine. Then 15, bar facing, dumbbell facing, line facing burpees. If you're just using a line, just make sure that chest gets to the deck. Step up, get those feet up. Imagine you're going over that barbell. That is fine. 27, 21, 15, 3 rounds for time. Shouldn't be a lot of reason to take any breaks here. Get after it, go fast, and have fun. Later.